Hi lovelies, and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Alright lovelies, let's dive in into today's video.
Hello lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys where this man-colored woman, actually said the white part out loud by saying that she wished that black people could go back into slavery. Like, this got a lot of people reacting to why would she say something like that, and I was just able to put up some of those stitches. I'm just going to roll it. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
So if everyone in Alabama wanted slavery back, you'd be okay with that?
Sure. If everyone in the state wants it, go ahead. What do I give a
All right. Well, let's...
There's no way. There's no way. I don't even gotta know the whole conversation. She talking about if everybody in Alabama, I live in Alabama. If everybody in Alabama wanted, there's no way she said this without trying to get some attention. There's no way she genuinely could believe this. There's no way she could really say this. No, bro. No, bro. That's actually crazy. She literally said that because he backed her in a corner and she couldn't be wrong. She literally just could not, her being just could not be wrong. So she said, let me say yes, even though it's ignorant, but I'll be able to stand on my point and not be wrong. I need to track this. Wow. People aren't even hiding it anymore. They're not even, people used to at least hide it. They're not even hiding it anymore.
First, why do y'all pretend people like this don't exist in 2024? Second, who taught her this? Was this her own ideology, something that she got from her father, her mother, both, or was the entire family in on it? Or is this a split family? Some of them are, some of them aren't. She said this part out loud also, y'all. We don't need to pretend that she didn't say what she said. Why will some of y'all attempt to twist what she said or the narrative or deflect away from the reality that she said it and people like this exist? Next, who is she voting for again? Sometimes the people in your party also reveal, well, exactly that, the people that are in your party. And do you like that? Because as much as y'all ignore, y'all definitely are ignoring this one factor of it. Second of all, on top of that one point, some of y'all say, give it back to the state, give it back to the state. And all of a sudden you start recognizing what some of these states want to do, which is...
Y'all are funny. And I mean funny. To think, and I know the stigma behind this state that I live. Alabama sold this, Alabama sold that. Alabama, in its own right, has a lot of good quality. But slavery ain't gonna be one of them. Not again. Absolutely not in the year of our Lord 2024. Will I, at some point, stay in the area where all of a sudden I'm going into a world I know I haven't seen, but I feel the remnants of, and think that's going to be okay. And I ain't going to cut some folks up or sit on a couple of people on purpose with reason. Y'all, paperweight, chalky white, frosted wallbats got life messed up. You hear me? Messed up. It is enough for me to get up and go to a job that I don't want to go to most times, to deal with people who are just so rude and have to accept and deal all day for 8 hours because I need to continue to pay bills and live my life, only to go back and do free labor. You try to see Jesus quickly, aren't you? You really are. Because you do that with me, you going to see him fast. In a hurry. Suddenly. Okay? Just need y'all to remember that. Some of y'all need to go find Racist Island County and go sit there and talk amongst yourselves. Because, the sadness. I swear.
This
This can't be real life, bro. She said that with the straightest face. Yeah, I'd be okay with it. You're cooked. Your career is over. There's no way your career should continue after that. You're done. I mean, I guess I give you props for saying it out loud, but I shouldn't even give you props for that because that's weird. Why would you want to bring slavery back? Why would you be okay with that? You said that in 4K and you said it in front of the dean of all people. This is absolutely insane, bro. Lord, she is lucky I can't find her TikTok, bro. Oh my God.
Y'all, there's fly up her out loud. I don't know why people are shocked. We've already had this talk on this side of TikTok. She is okay if black people went back into slavery. Why is everyone shocked? I thought we already had this discussion. We already had this talk about the rumblings, what people have been saying since I was a kid. And probably before. She don't care because it's not her. She literally said, if everybody in Alabama wanted slavery, then slavery it should be. And she don't care because ain't no skin off her back about it. Y'all, they're just saying out loud what black people have always known. I don't know why y'all shocked.
Yeah, I saw the clip. You saw the clip too. I couldn't believe it. You couldn't believe it. I had to go watch the podcast. And throughout the whole entire podcast, it was just her getting pushed in the corners of truth. And instead of saying, well, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, whatever. She doubled down and sometimes tripled down or just made up stuff out of nowhere. And where does this all come from? Of course, it comes from Trump. Of course, because Trump isn't a Republican. He isn't a conservative. He's a grifter. He's the final boss. He's the grifter that grifted your favorite grifter. If there's a grift, he's going to grift it. And what he spawned? He spawned all these other grifters that grift upon the grift that keep the grift going. They're grifters. And what Trump brought into politics is the fact of, well, back in the day, conservatives or Republicans, they would say, they'll have debates with Democrats. And they would say, well, okay, I agree on that point. We agree. We meet in the middle. Trump had brought in the fact of, yeah, everything I say is right. Don't challenge me on it. Don't correct me. And if you do, I'm going to double down and never, ever, 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 ever apologize or correct myself. No matter how bad the misinformation is. I don't know why people call me. It always happens. But I'm going to just try to keep going through. All right. It kind of just throws my whole thing off in the wind. But this is what that lady did. And where did that spawn from? That spawns from Obama. Obama got into Trump, and Biden, whatever. But it's just I'm gonna have to wait till the thing goes. But okay, there we go. So when Obama won the presidency for not only one but 2 terms, racist people could not take it. So instead of saying, well, black people, they can't achieve high office, they can't do great things, they said, nah, y'all niggas can't do that shit no more. We're just going to lie and manipulate the whole entire system to make sure any black person doesn't achieve office. And now with Kamala Harris, like, can you imagine this? Back in even I couldn't even imagine it when I was growing up. A black president, and now in my lifetime, we might get 2 black presidents. I don't care. Look, Lord Jamar, fuck you. She's a black Indian woman. But getting 2 black people in the highest office in the land, these people's brains are going to explode. And the only bad thing is that their racism and violent racism is going to get amplified because they just can't take that happening in quote unquote their country. So with that being said, that woman, look, you can't counsel people because they have their own platform and stuff, but if you follow her, what does that really say about you? Because she isn't giving any intelligent takes. She's just rambling, and the main purpose is I'm racist, and maybe I might care about having a good tax cut, and I don't care that Trump's racist. So with that being said, vote Kamala Harris, because people like this are just the scum of the earth, and they are triggered by black people being in some form of power, especially in government. So anyway, I'll catch you guys later.
See, here's my issue with this, because I don't know who this young lady is, and I don't know who that young man is. And again, let me just clarify. Social media is like a reality show. I don't know how many times I have to say this, because what's going to happen is everybody's going to see that clip, because it happened to me. They're going to see that little snippet, and then they're going to see all the stitches, versus looking at the first part of that clip, the stitch or whatever, and then going to find the video, like the whole video, to see what else was said after that. And I am not saying what she said is right. What I am saying, this right here is what's wrong with America. You see little snippets and then have your own views and opinions. And again, what she said was definitely not something correct. But if you go back, which, you know, you can look at that and be like, Brittany, I don't care. She said it, so that's how she feels. Even if you go watch the whole thing and you see that she says, of course, I'm not for that. That's not what I'm saying. People are going to say, no, you are for that. Like, the light is on, but nobody's home. I saw that on one comment about her. For me, it just shows like this is what's wrong in America. We just see bits and pieces of things. And then you have people who actually think like that. Like, we would rather have slavery back. And then I think about how not only is this what's wrong with America, but half of y'all are worried about the wrong things, like LGBTQ or, stuff like that. When 9 times out of 10, the LGBTQ community are in the church more than you are. They're serving, they're worshiping, they have great voices, okay? Hardworking, and have so much love and so much peace and so much joy in their hearts, and you can see it on the faces, and just trying to live our lives to the fullest. And yet we have people out here who literally do want like segregation back, who want lynching, who want slavery, who want like all those things, and then talk about how they serve God. What? And no, I'm not saying that this girl said that, because again, I don't know who she is. I went and watched, like the next part of her response. So no, I do not know if she, serves God or is Christian. All that. Like, I do not know her from Sugar on Rice. Okay. I don't know her. But that is what I'm saying. Like, I wish people would see the full picture, the whole picture, and stop worrying about things that really do not affect you. And by that, I mean the LGBTQ community. And, so like, we have more pressing things in the world for this to even still be like a thing, in my opinion. And it's not because I'm in a relationship with a woman. That has nothing to do with what that is not why I'm saying we have more pressing matters. I'm saying that because we do. We have pastors out here touching people they shouldn't be touching. We have hurricanes tearing up communities. We have people, like I said in the beginning, people who actually think. Let me put it to you this way. We still have people in America in 2024 who think what happened to Emmett Till is justified. Let that sink in. And if you don't know who Emmett Till is, go do your research. I do not feel like crying. I've already had a stressful day. You can see I've had it with today. And so, you know, we really just need love, joy, peace, community. Why can't we have that? Why can't we all come together, agree to disagree, but still show love and respect? That's the big one. Love and respect for each other, and mind your business. Like, I don't understand it. I really don't. Like, I do not get why we just can't. And stop taking things out of context. Like, seriously. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now. God.
If that ain't enough reason to get your ass out there and vote, I don't know what is.
Really? And you know why she can just so flippantly say, yeah, sure, I'd have no problem with it if Alabama wanted to bring slavery back? Because she knows deep down inside it would not be her being the slave. And how can you be so uncaring of your fellow Americans, your fellow humans, of people, period? Some days, I swear, I mean, this is white privilege to its fullest. Oh yeah, it wouldn't impact me, so yeah, I wouldn't have any problems with it impacting other people.
She ain't even try to hide it. She ain't try to deny it. Later on, she tried to clean it up, but...
Thank you for your call, Susan. We'll be right back after this.
She didn't even try to hide it. Sure. Yeah, why not? Bro, wait till she get back to LA. But, yeah. We supposed to be friends with them. And stop inviting these motherfuckers to the proverbial cookout. They're not invited. I don't care who they are. They're not invited. None of them. None of them. Stop it. Because, see, that's the problem. And you got a black man that want to vote for Trump. Crazy.
So the other day, I was actually having a conversation with one of us here, and I just brought this topic, and I was like, with all of the stitches that I have been coming across, seeing, stitching, reacting, and all of that, I actually noticed something. I noticed that some pan-colored people, not all though, actually want, you know, people that looks like me to go back to the days. What I mean to the days is during the slavery period. A lot of them, lots of them want this for people that looks like me. They don't want, you know, all of this, try to treat everyone equally. Like when you are even saying something like that, it irritates them. They don't want that. All of this, oh my God, let's come together, you know, we are looking for equal rights. They don't want it. They do not want it. They just like the way at which the system is run. They don't. That is why in this 2024, sometime 2 months back or 3 months back, if I'm not mistaken, I stitched a video of this couple, pan-colored people. They decided that they were going to go to this place, you know, to get themselves with a lot of people that looks like me, children, teenagers. They adopt them. About 5 of them. They adopt them. They did all of the, you know, documentation. They are actually pan-colored, but adopting people that looks like me. Okay. Make it make sense. I am not disputing the fact that you cannot adopt any. No, I am not even encouraging discrimination and all of that. But there are some people that will make you think otherwise. Like, they actually decided that they were going to adopt, and they ended up adopting people that looks like me.
five of them. Okay, so I asked myself, is it that the whatever company or whatever that's in charge of this adoption, is it that they didn't question them? Why would they want to adopt, that number, and why these particular people that looks like me? Why? But everything can happen so freely for pan-colored. They are not to be questioned. Like, they have the right to do whatsoever they want to do or feel to do, and they get away with it. After this adoption, they decided that they were going to use them to do whatsoever they know how to do best. It was said that there was a discovery in the house. These people put them on the ground, using them for farm work, field work, all of the works they have days and time for visitation. They have when they feed them, when when I saw that video or documentation, I was like, in 2024, something like this is happening, and it's not even happening to maybe someone of my age, but it's happening to people that don't even know what is slave and V. They're innocent people. But this couple, who is childless, I don't know if they're childless, because you can't have a child and try to treat another, the same way that they are doing. They have a small CCTV camera under the place that they kept these people. I want to use that phrase, but when I say people, you should know that they are underage, from 4 to 13. Okay, so these people were kept under surveillance, and they have time to wake up to go to these farm jobs or works, because they have a very big, well, I call it a plantation. What do you think about that? They are practicing what their ancestors did to people that looks like me. They are still practicing it and still doing it in 2024. And when some neighbors, they got to notice, and that was how they called the authority. And I was asking myself, why wouldn't they go to these places that they adopt these children from, to go there and arrest them first? Because you see this couple coming to get adopted, coming for the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, and you never question them. You're just giving them the documentation. They are free to take away any amount that they want. Like in 2024, this happened. It happened that I stitched the video here, and it was so disappointing that there are a lot of people that are still, trying to be ignorant, not to know what is going on. And when you want to stitch and call out people's sins out, they come for you. Oh my God, you are just being discriminatory. Like, seriously? People complain about how black people complain, but why wouldn't they complain if you don't give them the reasons to? And now, this podcast, this lady comfortably said, oh yes. I was talking to one of us here the other day. I think it was on Instagram. Yeah. You want to chat me like one-on-one? Chat up on Instagram. And I was like, this is going to take a very long time for us not, or for people that looks like me not to be discriminated, for people that looks like me not to be discriminated, no matter where you're from. If you are African American, blue American, African, like, so far you have this thing that looks like me, you are being discriminated against. You are being. POC people, at least they have a little bit of, because they are used as an instrument. And when you have an instrument to use, sometimes you treat this instrument so nicely so that the instrument can do the job that you want the instrument to do. This is why it's as if it's only people that looks like me that is treated so harshly. And this is what some POC do not understand when they call up black people for talking too much or complaining too much or being so, they want to be so oppressed. Like seriously, at this age, at this time, someone in this, like, she's young and she still have this mentality. Wow. I was even thinking that it's elderly POC people that still have this a little bit of rayancy in them. But I see that they are actually transferring it to their generations. Just like the way this other, guy that looks like me who was followed, and this man was harassing him in the front of his little ones, teaching them how to be oppressors 101. Instead of them to teach them how to be a better person, a better human being, treat people the same way you want to be treated. No, they want to still make their little ones know that, oh, we are the superior race. And this is how it continues generation to generation. And this is why it can never be abolished. Like rayancy can never be abolished. It can still be here in 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Because people that is of age have refused to give a good impact to the people that they are raising. But seriously, lovelies, when I saw this video, I was highly disappointed that it's actually coming from someone of this age self. She looks Gen Z, if not millennial. Like seriously. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. If you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, please do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.
Why not just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe if you're yet to do that, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.